Hey projector, welcome back to the channel. Kelsey here from astrologyhumandesign.com with your June 2022 tarot reading. This is going to be the energy of what June has in store for you. Any challenges you may face, lessons to learn from, just the overall energy of what June will be for you. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But if you found that this video somehow, I have a feeling it will resonate. All right, what do we have for projectors in June of 2022? Feels like there's something you guys have been needing to make a decision about or on. Oh, and it's almost like you're needing to really tune into your heart. Need some more clarity about what this decision is in order to make the one that's, oh my gosh. I mean, there is no wrong decision, right? Like literally all decisions are correct. It's impossible to make a wrong decision. But it feels like this might be just creating a lot of anguish or like mental anxiety in your life. Yeah, literally the card of conflict or turmoil on the bottom of the deck. It feels like this is going on subconsciously. I mean, the bottom of the deck I always read as a subconscious message, but it feels like, okay, I feel like this has to do with love. You guys are having to make a decision maybe about a romantic partner and how you want to move forward with that, but we'll get to that in a second. It feels like you all have really been cultivating just a lot of emotional maturity in your life and also a stronger and more clear channel and connection with your intuition and with your psychic abilities. And it feels like you're really going to be using those a lot in June. It's like the more you use it, right, the bigger and stronger it gets. Kind of like that analogy of like the gym, like the more you use it. No, what is that analogy with muscles? Like you have to work it to grow or something. I don't remember. But it's like that's kind of the energy of like your emotional intelligence and more specifically like your intuition and really tuning into like your feelings and what the messages are through your feelings, right? Like Abraham Hicks always talks about the emotional guidance system and our emotions, our feeling state being our guidance system for what is really, what we're really in alignment with and what like our vibrational state is currently communicating to us in terms of just solely on what we're feeling. And that feels like for you, you're really learning this lesson in June of like how to let that be your gauge and let that be your guide. And it's leading you to what you've always wanted. It's leading you to your wish fulfillment. It's leading you to this 9 of Cups energy. And it's also like, kind of be careful what you wish for, right? Because it could show up in a way that you're not even expecting it to look like. And it's like, this is what you asked for, but it kind of looks differently than what you expected or what you thought it was going to look like. So just being careful with that. And again, tuning more into what's the feeling it's going to bring you. What's like the desired state of being that is going to have, and how can you embody that right now? And how can you tune into like that with the situation and to make a decision? Like, does this feel good to me? Does this like literally feel like the type of thing that I've been wanting? Does it feel, you know, if it's like wanting to feel supported, if it's wanting to feel nurtured, if it's wanting to feel like affectionate or loving or whatever it is, like, is that bringing you that energy? Is that what this situation is? And kind of basing your decision on whatever this is off of that, like, how do you feel? Like really tuning into like, again, your emotional guidance system. And that is like, kind of like your intuition speaking to you. And also tuning in with your authority, right? And not just saying yes to things because there's an invitation, but it's like there has to be recognition around that invitation. Like it's like, and this is, I think, where projectors and people who talk about projector energy can kind of get into trouble, where it's like, it's not just about an invitation. It's also about recognition. It's about you as a projector recognizing something and seeing the potential for something, and then having an invitation to act on that recognition, as well as having recognition from the person of like, I want you here, you're good at this, this is like, you know, you're bringing what I've needed, whatever, like, and I invite you, like that kind of energy. Like there has to be recognition as well, not just an invitation. And I feel like that maybe has confused a lot of you in the past. And so I want to make that super duper clear. There has to be recognition, either from the external, from you, or both. Okay. And it feels like there's like, because of all this that's taken place and all that's going on, all that's shifting in your life, it feels like there's a new beginning starting for you all projectors. There's something in June that's like, you really are being kickstarted in this new direction, this new path, this new journey. And with this new and revigorated sense of like passion and energy and like creativity, it's like, you really feel like, yes, this is it. Like, this is kind of like what I've been searching for, or what I've been like wanting to have in my life for a really long time. And now it's here, and it's like a really exciting time is what it feels like. And this might even be because of a love connection or like a partnership where it's like you guys are going to create this thing together, or you're going to go do this thing together, or you're going to like almost like the energy of like, maybe it's like this person is like a gardener or a farmer, and like you guys are going to go off and like have some land, and just like, you know, that type of energy is what I'm feeling, whether or not it's that exact situation. That's kind of the energy of this, where it's like, it could also be like a renewed sense of love and relationship with yourself. And with this kind of reinvigorated sense of creativity and passion for like a project that you're involved in. Like, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner or anything like that, although it can. It feels like, you know, whatever this is, it's like gonna reinvigorate some sense of passion and creativity within you that's like, sorry, touched the mic. That's like, you feel just like a renewed sense of self, and you feel like your energy is welcomed. You have this harmony. Like, this is just a really beautiful energy, and I'm really excited for you all. It feels like you're also moving away from like the energy of overcompensating and work and like working too hard, and there's like more of a balance, and you get to rest more in your job or in your work or what you do as a career. It feels like there's just like this energy of maybe outsourcing the tasks that you like really necessarily want to be doing, like the grunt work, the admin work kind of thing, and like really just giving it off to someone else so that you can have more time to rest and have more time to yourself and to do the things that you're passionate about and creative about, if it's not, your work isn't like that for you. Yeah, I just feel like June is a really exciting time for you, projector, and I'm really excited to hear how this resonates. It also, you know, there's just like, this is kind of the most positive reading I've done. I've done almost all the types already, and like yours is like the most positive, like the most just like positive, new beginning, stuff coming in, like, and it just feels really fulfilling. It feels really satisfying. It feels deeply like your signature feeling, which is success. Like, it feels like it's really, you're really going to be embodied in that energy this month, and really like finally aligned with it fully, it feels like. And the 10 of Pentacles and the Magician here is just like more confirmation of that, of like you really, you know, being supported, feeling fulfilled, feeling like maybe cultivating, like, you know, if it is a relationship or romantic partner, like having the sense of like family and like union, and like really just like you have created like, and everything has been around you this whole time, and you finally like created the unity with it all, and really feel like solid and feel stable in it, and feel like it's like there's just like this relief energy, like, oh, it's here, like it's happened, like I did it, like I really listened, I really trusted, I like made the decision that was in alignment with my heart and how I felt and my intuition. And it's like you're just beginning this whole new venture and this new journey with a new path, with like this reinvigorated, renewed sense of energy, and like also just the ability to create and kind of shape it to be whatever you want it to be. It's like you have a lot of freedom and a lot of just potential and possibility here. It's really beautiful and really exciting, and I'm really curious to know what this is specifically for you. So let me know in the comments, because it feels really like, even if it hasn't, like, there's been some turmoil, there's been some hardship, right? And there's been like some things you had to let go of. It's like because of that, because you really worked through that and you let go of whatever the thing was that was causing a lot of turmoil, causing a lot of friction, causing a lot of maybe like just animosity, like because you let it go, it's like you're almost like this energy of like you're being rewarded because you've really like, you passed the test and you did the thing, you let go of it all, and now you have space to bring in the new and to create this new thing that's really beautiful. Yeah, I'm really excited for you, projector. So let me know how it resonates in the comments. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you all, and then that will be your June tarot reading. All right, what other messages, what final messages do we have for projectors? The month of June. Heaven sent. Dream a beautiful dream. This card came out for, was it manifestors, I think, too? It feels like whatever this is, whatever is coming into your life and whatever new beginning you're embarking on, it's literally from the divine. Like, it's literally not anything you could have even like made up or created yourself. It's like, it's really this, like, you know, it's the energy of like being sent to you by heaven. Like, it is your, you know, it is God's will, for lack of a better word. It is God's will. It is your divine path. It is like this new thing is coming in with this really beautiful alignment energy. And it also feels like this thing is going to be really expansive to you, and expansive to your consciousness, expansive to your state of being, to your intuition, to your psychic abilities. It just feels like you're really starting to flourish and really starting to blossom in June. And just remember to like not get caught up in your mental chatter, not get caught up in your conditioning, and really just remember the things that you've created for yourself really quickly, and how far you've come, and how much has changed so quickly, and how much still can change to be in alignment with what you're still wanting things to be. If they're not lined up to your expectation or what you desire to have yet, just know that it's coming, and allow yourself to really be tuned into that potential and that possibility of like, you know, it's all going according to plan. It's all adding up. It's all, you know, perfectly aligned for me. I'm on the path, that type of just like integration and embodiment of that belief, of that, just kind of telling yourself that, and not settling for any other state that's like frantic, or it's not here yet, or it's not happening, that type of energy. Like, don't get caught up in your physical reality. Remember to trust your intuition and tune into the energetics and the subtle energies versus like what you maybe physically see in your reality. So I'm going to read a little bit of the Heaven Sent card guidance to you. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. A spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help, and it may be given in response to that request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help. While we are busy getting on with our to-do lists, we don't often stop to think about what our hearts might need. If we do, and an immediate solution is not obvious, we just get on with life, either letting the issue be or taking the more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us, even when we are not quite so clear. This force actively seeks to assist us in walking our life path. That loving sweetness is being offered to you now, or soon will be, in the form of a spiritual gift. So trust in the process. Trust that it's all happening in divine timing. It's all happening for you. If it's not here yet, it's coming in. And just keep that as a mantra, affirmation. Keep telling yourself, it's here, it's on its way, it's coming. And just remember to bask in that feeling of what you want already having come, if it hasn't yet. But I feel like it won't be long. So that's what June has in store for you, projectors. Thanks for being here. Let me know how it resonates with you in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Much love.